Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make an emotional banger for Lil Durk. Durkovich, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he just dropped a deluxe of Just Cause I Waited Too, you know, it's hard. Just some songs from the trenches. So, and you know, before we get started, make sure to go follow me on social media, give me a follow, tap in with me. But let's get started. Alright, so as you can see, I named the beat Trench Nights because like when I put down this piano pattern, I just got that like Lil Durk trench vibe. And I'm just gonna break down basically how you can get like really emotional chords pretty fast. I just started with like you know, D flat major and then kind of worked my way up. So those are the chords, but I voiced them in this way. Man, I lost my dog. And yeah, you kind of want to just play the basic chords and then add like your sevens and your nines and everything. So if you want to learn how to make those color chords, you know, add those color notes, I actually dropped a video on that recently, so I'll link it right now if you want to go check it out. I think it'll be helpful. But yeah, that's pretty much my first melody. And then next I actually put in this ARP, and the ARP is from Expand. Crazy plugin. I actually like this plugin a lot. But I basically played like single notes, as you can see, which most people usually with ARPs think you got to do like chords to make it interesting, like. But since I already had chords for the piano, I didn't want to like make it too muddy. So yeah, if you already have chords in your piano, you can just do single notes like this. Yeah, I mean, I did play some just like intervals over here, but for most of it is just single notes, which is really cool because it adds a cool texture to it. And then next I put in this like these vibes, like a marimba or something like that. And yeah, this is this really added a lot of kind of texture to the beat and also a lot of groove, because like my piano chords are very static. As you can see, there's no melody, it's just kind of like notes, you know, longer notes. And then this is gives it more like a rhythm. So you kind of want to think of your melodies in two ways, both like adding, you know, your chords and then like a rhythm section. Also the melody has to be like kind of rhythmic. And as you can see, it's really in the center, so I actually put a lot of effects on there, mostly like tremolator and some echo, just to put it more in the background. This is what it sounds like after. You know what I'm saying? After I added those vibes, I really got that vibe for real. But then I actually, in the verse section, I added this lead. So yeah, it's a really cool additional layer on top of the piano. But basically, after I got all those melodies, I just started with the drums. And then like straight hi-hat, you know, for the first section. You know, the 808 doesn't go too crazy, but it's pretty deep. And then I added this kick on top of it. For the kick, you don't want to follow every single note of the 808. Kind of make it in different spots so you add a better bounce. So yeah, when I say add it in different spots, I mean like over here, as you can hear, only the kick hits, the 808 doesn't hit, so you don't have to like layer it perfectly. You can, you know, kind of choose different notes. And then I actually made the second part of the hi-hat unique, and I added rolls That's what the rolls sound like. So yeah, this is a really cool thing you can do. Is like first section is just kind of straight your hi-hats, and then second section actually do rolls. That kind of keeps it interesting, you know, add more energy on the second part of the hook. For the rolls, actually I did like a really cool thing where I made it slightly off grid. So you know, I made the roll like this, just regular like on grid, and then I used this to kind of put it off grid, give it that really cool like off grid feel. You know, it's a really cool effect. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why this says bong. I think I meant to say bongo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, Durk loves a lot of percussion in his beats. So, man, free all my guys that been locked up. Sipping on that, I'm Chirac. In the trenches. And I ain't even down. I'm killing all my options if I got to. Alright, and then I added some perks. It's just like a small wood block kind of sound. And then for the verse section, the last thing I put in the beat was just this clap to switch between the snare. Alright, so now I'll just break you guys the final arrangement I have, because the way you arrange it is really important, because, you know, after you have all these layers, you can't just play them all at once. It's really important to kind of choose what stuff goes where. So for the intro, I choose to low pass the vibes, and then kind of make it come up over here, you know, fully. But then the rest of it is like the ARP and the piano, and then my hook section is just like literally all the drums. And for the verse, I took out like the ARP, and then let the piano go the whole time, and I added my lead. You know what I'm saying? Just like let it ride. And then also take out your 808. According to the Nick Mira theorem, you can't have your 808 here. Not allowed. And then it just basically repeats that, and then a little outro over here. So yeah, nothing too crazy, but it's just important to, you know, choose what layers go where, and make sure you put some automation if you need to kind of make the transition smooth. But yeah, that's pretty much how I made this whole beat. I'll play you guys the final beat in a sec, but if you guys thought this video was helpful, you know, as always, leave a comment, leave a like, let me know what you guys thought of it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.